What is the most dangerous substance you have worked with? Oh boy. As a former bioresearcher, there are a lot to choose from. At the top of the list, experimental viral gene therapy vectors designed to be as dangerous as possible and create cancer. I once had a canister of these explode in the lab centrifuge, aerosolizing it. Terrifying. After that, chemical bone marrow ablation agents that came in powder form, with a warning on the side that if you breathe it, you'd need to get a bone marrow transplant or die. After that, HIV samples. After that, a whole rogues gallery of concentrated acids, bases, and mutagens. And not me, but the one that really struck me as terrifying was a colleague who worked with powdered amatoxin from death cap mushrooms. You breathe that in, you melt your organs. Fun times. Edit. Should have been clear about this in the post, but no, this was not dangerous to the public. It was a medical research program. A lot of the things worked on in that field have become medicine in the last few years. Just one example in my own life. Girlfriend's dad is currently surviving lung cancer thanks to something similar. Melted sugar. It's like lava and napalm had a baby. Electricity. HF, hydrofluoric acid, used for cosmogenic nuclide geochronology, determining the age of old rocks. I guess technically muriatic acid. Good for two things: etching concrete and balancing pool chemicals. As a chemist, did you want stuff that kills you quickly, slowly, or just goes boom? Semen. Shit makes babies. Not sure what it was, but a bucket of some industrial green shit, presumably for cleaning. A coworker just dipped his hand in there to get some out, and a manager went off on him, saying, "You do not ever stick your hand in some green shit, you don't know what it is." And he pointed out the hazmat diamond symbols that show you how you will dissolve like clip art. My mom, after I forgot to take the chicken out the freezer, water. I've done some work in marinas and around coastal towns, prepping for hurricanes. When water starts to look like it's getting heavy, it's already there and has been for a bit. Once it gets heavy, there's no negotiating with it, no PPE you can wear that will protect you from it, and often no safe way to get you back out of it once you're in. Do not fuck around with water, and especially do not fuck around with tidal water, pure sodium, stored in oil. I've handled C4 explosives, but C4 is extremely stable. You can drop it, stomp on it, light it on fire, and be perfectly safe. Pure sodium is miles more dangerous. Any exposure to oxygen, poof, you have a not so fun sodium fire. Middle schoolers. Carfentanil. A little goes a long way. Oh, probably MEK. We used it as solvent for the printers at my old job. Fentanyl and ketamine, which are actually not at all that dangerous when used medically appropriately. WP, white phosphorus. 40mm grenades, 81mm mortars. The chemical name, but we called it baby shit, was used to strip paint off load-bearing components before we sent them to NDI. Was extremely caustic, and I still have scars that look like freckles from when it kinda like flecked into my skin from a brush. Mercury, I have been double gowned, gloved and booted to fix the boundary computer on the nuclear plant refuel floor bridge. Cool looking down on fuel cord and cobalt blue water. Hydrogen sulfide. Nothing like wearing a damn gas sensor around your neck in the oil field.